Welcome, welcome, welcome to my first ever, well, not first ever YouTube stream, but first ever dedicated YouTube stream. It is I, your old mate DP, here in the DP Dome for Project Palermo. Oh yeah. I've got so much crap open, it is redonkulous. And we are trying to fix that. Got crap in my pocket that shouldn't be in my pocket. We're so organized. We're a professional operation here in the DP Dome. You all know that. Let me just sort some crap out real quick. Oh dear, oh dear. I hope everybody's well. Hope you're all having fun. And I'm just going to turn the phone down. There's Gray's in. I know that name. I know that person. I know what that is all about. Welcome along. Thank you for joining us. I say us. I keep saying us. It's just me. It's just me here. There's nobody else here. This place is empty. It's just me. It's just Muggins. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday. It is now Wednesday. It's just after midnight. Apologies for the late start. I ordered some food. I was really hungry and it took forever to get here. So I had 10 minutes to eat. I haven't eaten everything. So I'll eat more when we're finished. It's going to be a bit of a weird one tonight. Not super weird. It's not going to get like really weird, but just a bit different from the usual streams. If you ever caught my stuff over on Twitch, where I usually get up to these streaming shenanigans. So what we're going to do is normally I would sit in front of the computer and talk to myself and record Project Palermo. I'm going to record it live here with you lot. It's going to be nuts. So I've got to do the intro-y bit. I've got to do the spiel before the first match. We are going to play a couple of games for sure. First two matches of the season are Roma and Milan. So we've got to play those. Interestingly, all through pre-season, we didn't lose a game. Galaxy Buds, love it. Just get on with your fishing, sir. It's fine. So I do just want to give everybody a heads up that while I'm doing the actual recording parts for the episode, I won't be able to interact with chat. So while I'm playing through the matches, which is a bit, hence the weirdness, while I'm playing the matches, I won't be able to talk to you lot because I'm recording it to then edit into an episode for YouTube. But I'm just going to use what's in the stream for the episode and chop it up so it's a bit shorter because this is going to take a while. Other than that, I don't really have a plan. I never have a plan when I sit down and record these things. I've got a loose guide. Like, we're starting a season, so we're going to have a look at where we're at, all of the transfers, and there are a lot of transfers to get through this evening. That's going to take a hot minute. And then matches, see how the team does. But I'm very excited to show it off. So what I'm going to do off the bat is I'm just going to change to my usual intro screen, which is this one, and we'll turn on ye old Project Palermo. There we go. Why is it popping up like that? It should be transitioning. It should have a sexy little fade going. Yes. Now I'm just changing OBS settings. This is the content you're all here for. Me fiddling around with nerdy computer crap. You all love it. I know you do. I've got weird errors coming from YouTube. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I hope this stream is okay and it's behaving itself. It seems to be on my end. Got it in front of me. So there you go. And obviously I got dressed up. Wearing exactly what I was wearing earlier tonight on Twitch with Deadpool FC, doing a transfer window, which was nuts. It didn't go well. Yeah, so here we are. This light needs adjustment, and this light also requires some adjustment. Right, we're a high-tech operation. So right now, I'm going to do the intro. I don't think you lot can hear the music while I'm doing this, which is cool. So I'll just turn it off on my end. Almost professional. It's contagious. It's another STI. Stream transmitted infection. All right. Intro time. Just gotta get psyched up. This is gonna be super lame. You're getting a really horrific view behind the curtain here tonight. So, oh my goodness. I also usually don't record episodes at midnight, so but might be a little loopy. Here we go. Intro. You ready? We're going to do this in 6 takes. It's going to be great. After our best ever season in Serie A, where we made a Coppa Italian final, again, we lost it, but made it to the Champions League semi-final, we lost it, and finished second in Serie A, so obviously the league, we lost it. We have rebuilt, we have retooled, and we are ready for season 6 of Project Palermo. I also may have spent £150 million. Look at that. One take. That's all you need, kids. It's just that easy. Right, back to the DP Dome. Over we go. And I can put my music back on. Turns out I don't have the music set up in that scene because I don't usually use it online. So there you go. That's how we do the intro. It's super easy. It's content creation lark. Right. So the plan for the next couple of minutes, or maybe the next hour, is walking you through all of the transfers. And I absolutely did spend £150 million in the summer. Yep, I sure did. Plus a little bit before last season even ended. So all up, let's have a look really quick without giving too much away. Transfer history. There's 147. Spent 69 million last year. They spiked Brits for 14 million. That was laid on, and these were in January, so I guess they count for last season. So yeah, over 150 million spent all told. Craziness. And are we done yet? Nope. I've still got some lined up. Outstanding. Okay. Music's going off for a secundo, and I will walk you all through the transfers and everything else. And you'll see all this in the episode when it gets released. But right now you're going to see it on stream. Yay! Do I turn the live thing off or leave it on? I'm going to leave it on. Why the hell not? All right. Here we go. Welcome back to the DP Dome, folks. It is I, your old mate DP, with Project Palermo, managing Palermo FC up in Serie A, because we're awesome. Last season, we finished second, Champions League semi-final, Coppa Italia final, everything, I got hair in my mouth, went swimmingly, but this season we want to go one better. And to that end, we've had a little bit of a clear out, and I have spent some money. So we've got a whole new look squad. If we have a look at the season preview, we are predicted to finish 7th. I legit have a hair in my mouth. Sorry, folks. Predicted to finish 7th, which isn't great, but we are definitely going to do better than that. And we also don't have anybody in the Dream 11. So awesome. Money well spent. Transfer-wise, where's the transfer history? There we go. Let's bring that up a little bit bigger for you lot. That's last season. This season, £147 million worth of transfers in and 62 million worth of transfers out. I'm just scrolling down the list here. Yes. So probably the biggest transfer news so far would be that we no longer have Romeo Lavia at the club. He's gone. He had a release clause of £44 million. Newcastle came in and paid it. For us, last season, he was super important, has been for the last couple of years. We had him on loan. We spent 23 million to bring him in permanently, and then 44 million, he's out the door after a really, really good season. But that was the start of much bigger things to come. 44 million for Romeo Lavia. Thank you, sir, and goodbye. Other movements, Patrick Berg left the club. He's gone to Saudi Arabia for £8.25 million after only being with us for one season, averaging a 7. Rock solid midfielder. I use him as a backup. That transfer fee suggests that was dumb, but he's gone now. Ivan Yordnov, you already knew about. He wanted out. We sold him because I broke a promise about playing him. Not really my fault. He was injured all the time. And occasionally, I may have forgotten He existed, but he's gone now. He averaged under a 7 for both seasons he was here. We got him on a free and we made 10 million quid off him though, and he's gone off to Wolfsburg. One of our centre-backs, Alessandro Marcandali, who's been with us for a while, has also left the club. He's gone for the princely sum of £22 million. He was here for 4 years. We brought him in on a free, £22 million profit right there. You're welcome, Palermo. And averaged a 7 in his last season with us, which I suspect drew the eyes of Al Ittihad. Good servant for the club, good centre-back, but he is now gone. Speaking of centre-backs, Giorgio Cittadini, who we brought in, is straight back out the door. He's also gone to Saudi Arabia, to Al Kajij. He went for 15 million. We paid 7.5 for him. We have doubled our money in one season, averaged under a 7. And he is now gone. It's a bit sad. I wanted big things from him. We didn't get them. Boom, do one. Leonardo Rufo is a youngster that we brought in a couple of seasons ago for 725 grand. Never kicked the ball for us. I'm tripping over my tongue. You're all used to it. Never kicked the ball for us. We sent him out on loan. He did all right. We made £3.9 million, fobbing him off to Torino. A few players out on loan. Dennis Pedrini for 165 grand. He is gone. He was never going to play for us, and he gets a scouting rating now of a D. D for Dunzo, out the door. And then Marvin Wutiao, who was a young striker, sat in our bench all last season, went out on loan. He's never going to get there. So I've sold him, moved him on. He's gone to Kirk Ghent or something. My lower thirds are still turned on. Turn those off. Apologies, folks. We're not playing Deadpool FC at all right now. This is Project Palermo time. He's gone Genk, is where he's gone, for £1.8 million. We took a loss on him, and I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I think he's one of the guys we picked up off the next-gen list, but he's gone now. All told, £62 million worth of transfer right there, plus the 44 from Romeo Lavia. We had quite the transfer kitty happening. And, oh boy, did I spend it. So Spike Brits, you already knew I was doing that. We brought him in permanently. I pulled the trigger, spent the money. He's a good goalkeeper. 7.48 average after 11 games. He's a keeper. He's a keeper. Didn't even mean to make that pun. Christos Zolis was a guy, excuse me, our director of football wanted to bring in. I let him. And he looks decent. He's great. 28 years old, 69 caps and 19 goals for Greece. So full international, lots of experience. Has played for Napoli and Roma in Serie A and done rather well for himself. A lot of play in Greece and in Belgium. He is in, and we got him for nothing. Endrick. Some of you may have heard of a guy named Endrick. He is now a Palermo player. We got him off of this Real Madrid bunch. No idea who they are. They sound made up. Also, Palmeiras in Brazil also sounds made up. Hate the way they do pretend clubs in this game. Anyway, he belongs to us now, and he should be awesome. Backup striker. He can give us cover in the wings, attacking mid if we want to use one. Only 5'9". He's got green attribute things, a lot of yellow attribute things. He might be all right. Guess we're going to find out. I legit have a hair in my mouth. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn my face cam off and deal with that, and then I'll get back into this. This is horrible. Ugh. All right, I think we've dealt with that. That's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me on a stream. It still feels like it's hair. Is it a hair or a cobweb? What the is going on? Yikes. Okay. What was I up to? Endrick. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Few technical difficulties, but all fixed. Vincenzo Santarelli, we got honor free. He's nobody special. We're not going to use him. You'll never see him again. But now you know he's here. You're welcome. Alessandro Socati is a player I've had my eye on for like 3 seasons now. He's Australian. He's got 61 caps for Australia with 6 goals from centre back. That's exciting. Lots of yellow, bit of green, good leadership skills. And he's been off playing for Australia recently. £24 million I've spent on him. He's been playing for Parma for a dog's age and doing all right. But I think for us, he's going to be awesome and a real difference maker. Alessandro Socati, I finally have my man. He's here and he's going to be great. Mauro is a young Brazilian that I brought in. £14.5 million for him. Triggered his release clause from Fluminense, however the hell you say it. Mauro has a whole bunch of yellow. He can't jump at all. Impossible. He doesn't know how to do it, and he can't really head a football, but he's got great technique, flair, leadership, good pace, good acceleration, and still only 20 years old. Will get better. He's a good signing. He's going to be awesome. He's been playing midfield for us in the run-up to the season kicking off, so that is a good thing. Andreas Ljungdahl, we know him. He's been here on and off for years. We got him for 200 grand. I sold him for 325 grand. Torino loaned him out to Lecce after buying him for 325 grand. We loaned him back for 165 grand, and then we spent $500,000 bringing him back. So very weird and a roundabout way for this guy. We've basically just ruined his career. But he's here again now permanently as our backup goalkeeper. He'll never leave. Ricardo Pires is an 18-year-old centre-back. He's Portuguese. We have paid £30 million for this transfer from Benfica, where he had a really good season last year. At 17, he's averaged over a 7 in the Portuguese top division. This guy could be a little bit special. And again, he's only 18. He will still get better. He can cover defensive mid for us. He can cover centre-back for us. He's got a jumping reach of 14, heading of 12, decisions, termination in the green. His fitness is in the green. His work rate's going down, so that's not great. And his morale is abysmal. He's not a happy chappy. He's worried about how I've treated him. I've just been criticising his training. He's unhappy with training. He doesn't like the high volume of strength training. And he needs to pull his head in. But training will settle down now that we're out of pre-season, and it won't be as physical for him. So hopefully that rights the ship. Anyway, Ricardo Pires is in. Camille Janssens, £25 million with add-ons 27. He's a midfielder, which we needed because Lavia left. Part of the reason I let Lavia go is because I'd already arranged a transfer for Camille Janssens. It just took a while for it to go through. He's 20 years old. He's got 7 under 21 caps for Belgium with 1 under 21 goal, 5'10", lots of yellow, lots of green, really good player, and has been playing at Anderlecht in the however you say that. That's him. He's going to be awesome. Raul is another player. £26 million on this guy. Can play centre-back, can play right-back. Lots of green, lots of yellow. 18-year-old Spanish player. He's got a full international cap for Spain already and has been doing pretty well for Cadiz in Spain. But he's going to be great for us. And he has been great through pre-season. Or, you know, pretty great. 6.86. But playing at centre-back, and he's been nailed on. Hasn't really put a foot wrong. So very happy to have him in. And we're only paying him 35 grand a week, which is very, very nice. Alberto Maiolo, you know him. He was our left back all last season. He's our left back forever now because I spent a fortune to keep him. We couldn't get him on loan again. So I just forked out 20 million because we were drowning in cold, hard cash. Alberto Maiolo is here to stay and I'm fine with it. He's only 19. Still got room to improve. He's only going to get better. And it was already pretty damn good. Rafael Lica is a youngster that I've brought in. He's another Portuguese. He's got 3.5-star potential, possibly 4.5-star potential. He's been over here at Nacional de Madeira in the Liga Portugal. No idea how to say these things. He's ours now, 2.5 million. Low risk. It's fine. Alessandro Bianco from Sassuolo is 27 years old, and he's just here to help out in midfield. He's been playing in Serie A, there or thereabout. Went on loan to Udinese last season. He's played at Fiorentina and Monza. He'll be fine. And Gaetano Ristiano is another young, or I say young, he's 27 years old. He's not young at all. Decent winger, just to help us out in the mould of Yordnov and other players we've brought in over the years to help us out. So as a result of all of that business, this is what our team looks like to start the season. Look at this. We can actually fill the bench. We have enough players. That is a first. And we've even got some spare. Nurakin, probably never really going to feature for us. He's made some cameos and made a difference from time to time, but more often than not, he's been a bit rubbish. But he's still here, and that's fine. Daniel Delurba has been tearing it up for the youth team. He's only 16, and look at all that yellow. He's got pace of 13, acceleration of 15 already, 14 finishing. I want him in and around the first team because he could be awesome. Also, Christian Del Grosso is back because I couldn't sell him. So he's still here, knocking around the place. Meh. Who cares? But that is our squad for the first match of the season. And that's how it's looking. Players you haven't left. Tammy Abraham, still here. The Gift. Chauna is still here. Alvaro Lopez is sort of moving up the pecking order now. He'll be one of our regular starting midfielders instead of a bit player. Otto, of course, Otto Graziani is the man in midfield now. Best one we've got, and he's awesome. So I'm fine with that. Mauro, Newboy, Mayolo, Raul, Socati, Guerreri. Guerreri's still here. Mayolo's still here. The rest of the back line is pretty much brand new. I couldn't get rid of Daniliuc, so he's still here. But he's fine as a backup. Doesn't stress me out. I was looking at his attributes, which I don't usually do, and I'm not stressed about him. Also, Marcel Ratnick is back to play centre back and right back for us. He went out on loan last season and did all right, 6.74. Not setting any barns on fire, but it's just as well. There's laws against that. But Ratnick is back. Yay. And everything else looks absolutely fine. Antonio Gallo is still here. Couldn't get rid of him. Lika, the youngster I mentioned, he's been offered out for loan. No takers. Ulic is still here. And, of course, we've got Endrick down there as well. And this guy, Cerezo, he could be all right. He's here to help out on the wings. That is how we are looking. Our first match of the season is against Roma. And what do you say we get into that right freaking now? Let's go, kids. Sampdoria have beaten Cremonese. Good for them. Nobody cares. Let's play our first game of Season 6, Project Palermo, your starting 11. Ladies and gentlemen, Spike Brits, the most British name ever. In goal, Mayolo, Raul, Socati, and Guerreri as our defensive four. Mauro, Lopez, and Graziani in midfield. The Gift himself, Sikakane, and Chayuna on the right-hand side. And then Tammy Abraham up front. Delicious. Let's get her done. Had to cough. Apologies. So our backup striker is basically going to be Ulic and Endrick, and they'll also provide cover on the wings. Basically, whoever gets tired first gets replaced with one of those two. That's the plan. I'm not expecting Endrick to tear the league apart. I'm not expecting Ulic to tear the league apart. I do want Tammy Abraham to tear the league apart again because he scored a lot of goals last season, and I think we'll be able to get him some better service this year. Camille Janssen, who we talked about, isn't starting because he got himself injured. I forgot to tell you about all the injuries in pre-season. I set a very, very intensive pre-season training regimen for the boys, and they hated it. But they are going to be fit as hell this season. I'm trying to avoid the breakdowns towards the end of the season and all the tiredness issues that we've been experiencing. Will it work? No idea. But it will work as Tuna getting in like that, playing the ball across for Sakane to score the first goal of the season inside 10 minutes. The gift. Oh, the gift. We love him dearly, and this is really good work from the main three attacking threats in this squad, combining sort of with an assist from the defender, 1-0 to Palermo, and that is exactly the sort of start we want this season. We don't want to wobble, we don't want to trip up over teeny tiny little nothing teams like Roma who let awesomeness let Tammy Abraham go. This is what we're after, and I love it. I'm going to praise the boys because we're doing quite well. We're not tearing them apart, which is what I wanted. Only the 2 shots, and now Torino have the ball, but Brits comes out, claims it confidently, rolls it out to Raul. Here's Maiolo. Sakane, yeah, on the ball, running. I love it when he runs. Tammy Abraham, over to Graziani, plays it through, looking for Tuna, collects the ball, is challenged, and now Roma have the ball. Did I call him Torino? I totally did. And I apologise to Torino for confusing them with a team that let Tammy Abraham go, because there he is, firing one at his former goalkeeper. Having a jolly good time. Oh, I'd love to see him score today. Teach him a lesson. One team who has the ball. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know why he's here. I don't know why he exists. Go away, Roma. Just get out of here. It's Lopez getting his foot in. Lovely work. Stalls the attack. We're holding our shape pretty well. We just need to be conscious of players not getting pulled too far out of position. Keep it tight and don't let them in behind. But runners in the centre, and we've dealt with that nicely. I'm very confident about our new look defence. We were quite iffy at times last season. We've been weak in the air and we've been very inconsistent offensively, and that's what I'm trying to counter. The gift there, with a beautiful tackle, comes away with the football and just runs at 1,000,000 miles an hour. He's beaten his man there, and another one, gets away with the football. I love watching him play. He's such a good player. There's a reason why he's been top of the next gen list 2 years in a row, because he's awesome. We have some real talent at this club. Just because we pounced before everybody else did. We got in early, despite the fact that stupid manager, whoever that was, had no idea about non-EU player rules and let a couple of wonderkids rot on the bench for a year. It was me. We got away with it, and they've come really, really good. We've reaped the benefits with, frankly, insane progress over the last 6 seasons. Could this be the year that we get the job done? Could we best enter, win the league, and go one step further in the Champions League? No idea. We might need another year or 2 for the young players to bed in properly. Perez at 18, Raul, Maiolo, all those guys, still very, very young. Some of them have a lot of experience for their age because of our success. But if they keep getting better, we will be unstoppable. Probably the only thing we're missing is a dedicated, hardcore understudy for Tammy Abraham as a striker. But we know Ulic is good for goals when he's on. We know Endrick absolutely should be, the former Real Madrid man. Never really got off the ground in this version of the Football Manager universe, but I'm hoping he will here. And he was pretty good in pre-season. Look at Raul. That's what I'm talking about. You just saw him there make a crucial interception. Markandali and what's his face and who's he what's. Those guys don't make those challenges last season, but Raul just did, and he's been doing it all the way through pre-season. Been glorious to watch, and that's part of why I'm very, very excited. That being said, his match rating is only a 6.6 today, which is a little disappointing. We're going to throw Ulic on because I can. Tuna's going to come off. We're going to have a look at Endrick for the first time in a Palermo shirt. I've already seen it, but you lot haven't. And I think I will throw Perez on for Raul. I don't want him playing as a libero though. That seems a little bit suicidal. So just straight centre back, on defend, and some of our new boys on parade for you. You're welcome, internet. Right, off we go. Unpause the game, DP, it works better. There is your hot FM24 tip for the day. Unpause the game, more effective than otherwise. Games take longer if you don't unpause. Factual information right there. Roma are coming at us. They are attacking a lot more than I'd like. Where are the football back players? Like Brits. Oh, he's come out. He's punched that stupidly. But we get away with it because Roma can't shoot. It's still only 1-0 and we need to make a couple of changes. But now we've got super tired bodies in Mauro and Graziani. Let's see. We are a little strapped for midfielders. I've only made the 2 changes. Why do I have no midfielders on the bench? The gift's got to come off. I think we'll have a look at Solis. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all our changes. I guess Mauro's playing on as a defensive mid. And Guerrero's going to keep going at right back. Whoops. It'll be fine. What are you worried about? You've seen me do this a million times. What's up, DP? Watch transfers. What happened there? That is an absolute howler from Roma, and they've gifted us a goal. And the gift isn't even on the pitch anymore. So Mela's paid it through. Takia's had a run. Had a really weak shot. This guy's got his foot to it, I suspect, take the pace off it. And he's guided it past the keeper. It was a beautiful finish. Just at the wrong end of the park for Roma. They've done themselves a mischief. The youngster, Lika, who I'm trying to get out on loan, has just beaten 3 Roma players on his own. There's Alvaro Lopez having a shot from range. Okay. We're just into injury time. Oh, Perez has picked up a knot. That's not great. And there we go. Full time. Winning start to the season. A goal for us and a goal for Roma, and yet it's not a draw. Sounds like a crazy riddle. Well done, lads. That was a good result for us. Tammy Abraham, you let yourself down, sir. And I'm not going to chip Raul because he's a youngster. We need to look after him. But yeah, look at those match ratings. All that green from the new players. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And Mauro impresses on Palermo debut. I agree. We're top of the league. Oh, we're top of the league. Just to end the season now. Job done. Serie A champions. Yes. Sadly, not how it works. But we are top of Serie A. Perez is only out for a few days. So that is fine. We're just going to set this up to rest everybody who played for a day. Training, rest, 1 day. And our next match is against AC Milan. Just that tiny little team, you know, AC Milan. We'll check that out when we come back from the in-betweeny bits, which you don't get to see. See you in a sec. Oh, I'm exhausted. I think last time you've told me this before about the shouts, that if you make a mistake, go into tactics and yeah. And you know what? I just keep forgetting it. That it's a thing that you can do. I'll be bugging. We can turn the music back on now too. Huzzah! Tunes! Or soundtracky tunes. It's fine. And now we just continue through because there's nothing else to do, really. There we go. We got 1 in the can, everybody. Good job. I'm struggling to talk. Who's this? Leo Abada from Napoli, 28 years old. Look at this guy. I'm sure it was you telling me about the shout thing. Now I'm less sure because you're talking like maybe that wasn't a thing. This guy's Israeli. I don't know how I feel about signing an Israeli player at the moment. And he's sort of on the decline. And I don't really need him. We got wingers out the wazoo. We got wazoo wingers already. Where does he play? They're there in striker. We've got heaps of them. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, not for 10 million. Transfer. Cancel transfer. And I don't want to deal with the fallout of having Israeli on the team at the moment. Just doesn't sit right. Lorenzo Ronaldo is not going on loan there. Alexander Miha. Alright, he's just a youngster. That's fine. Do that. Fine with that. Zen Fishing State. Love it. From Inter to Palermo. Who are you? You're another youngster that I want. Yeah, adjust the budget. Tell you what, we did a lot of budget adjustment with Deadpool FC earlier tonight. Oh, what a shambles. So, somebody forgot to tell me that when your club goes professional, you have to renew everybody's contract because they're professional players now, and they all want more money. We had to let nearly everybody at Deadpool FC go. Nearly all of our best players are gone. Again. And some of them had to leave for nothing because we couldn't renew their contracts, and no one's going to pay 50 to 150 to 300 grand for a player who's about to be released anyway. So we lost out on a lot of cash, which sucks. But we built a squad. We've got enough players in it. $2 grand over the wage budget. Everything's fine. Over in Deadpool Town. You can check that out here on the channel because the VOD is available right freaking now. Yes, indeedly do. JT's gone. JT is gone. According to the coaches and everybody else, just not good enough. Just not good enough. So I was like, yep, fine, go. Haven't learnt my lesson. Not even close to learning my lesson. I should have kept him, because if they're saying he's not good enough, he was probably another Christian Shevchenko. I did look at Shevchenko, I looked at Mohamed Ali, I looked at Conan Noonan, and I looked at Blackett Taylor, and none of them are available, not even for a loan. I thought I tried it on. Also, Jared Duncliffe is now a coach. We offered him a contract as a coach for the under-18s. He wanted £600 a week just to be a coach. We don't pay our coaches that much, so he's not coming back as a coach. This guy looks good. Lucas Beltran. Why do I know that name? Because he's been scoring goals past us for years. But see, he's another one of these, and I don't need one of these. Ooh, I've got the yawns. It's late. It's almost 1 AM here in Australia. Or at least in my part of Australia, which is a little bit crazy. But, you know, we're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not going to fall asleep. Yeah, Amad Diallo for cheap. I don't think we've got any money now, though. Fonzo Maria. Yeah, fully scout him, please. Lucas Asani. Yeah. Jack Decore. Here we go. I've already looked at him this summer, though. He's going to motivate people to go. Exactly. Exactly. What's going on here? Alvaro Lopez wants a new contract. Why don't you settle down, champ? You've played one game this season, which is one game more than you played all last season, just about. And he wants more money. Alright. Wait, where are we at? I've got $3 grand spare of wage budget and I've got no transfer budget left. Perfect! Tammy Abraham. Have a chat to this idiot. Sort him out. Thanks, boss. You let me down, Tammy. Some captain you are. Alvaro, what do you want? Talk about it at the end of the season. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's talk Turkey, Alvaro Lopez, and offer you a new contract. End to contract negotiations, regular starter. I'm not going to promise you that in case I need to use you as a defensive mid. That's fine. Let's take this down to like 50 grand. See what he's got to say for himself. And you're not having a yearly wage rise. That's stupid. No, you're going the wrong way. Fine, 60. Still got him down. Sucker. There's Torino. They won a game. Oh, we're not top of the league. Boo. Save's over. Pull the pin. At least Inter aren't above us yet. Oh. Brighton have just made us an offer for a 32-year-old Tammy Abraham, who we got on a free. They're offering 8.75 million in total. We're not going to sell Tammy Abraham, are we? He does want to go. I don't think I could sell Tammy. We didn't get him on a free. It was 3.5 million. Nah, you got to offer more than that for him. He's worth like 15 mil. Get stuffed. Mauro was in team of the week. Awesome. And Vladimiro Falcone is off on loan to Southampton as their first choice goalkeeper, because I'm not going to use him anymore. We've got a Spike Brit. We have. Now Otto's injured. Stop getting injured, you idiots. Injuries. Nearly out of JPG. Now I've got to figure out what the hell I'm going to talk about all through the second match. Paolo Schiavi, what is your potential like? Potential is actually quite good, and I kind of want you to stay here. It's not that interested in going to Venezia, so hang around. And this is our backup goalkeeper. Why? I don't know. But he's here now. I think I did that because I'm terrified of having the little player revolt of oh, we don't have enough strength and depth at goalkeeper, so now we all hate you. I think I'm just trying to preempt that just in case. There was a logic to it. I want this guy. He'd be great. My kind of player. Can't afford him. Got no money now. Christian Mosquera is a 26-year-old centre-back. And he looks the business too. Oh. What would it cost to loan him? Can't loan him. He'd be interested in a loan. Can't loan him. Bit sad. 3 days till we play Milan. So the plan for tonight was that I was going to go through, like, play these first two matches and then power on and do whatever in-betweeny bits I had to do to get it to when I'd start the next episode. So it was going to be like a 2-3 hour stream. And I do have to apologize in advance. I don't have that in me. I streamed for 4 hours over on Twitch earlier tonight. And I probably should have thought about that a bit harder knowing this was coming up. So I do apologize that this will be a bit shorter than Well, I didn't really advertise it as a big long one, so, you know. No, you can't have him on loan. I want him here. But they do want to buy him. $10 million for Ratnick. What's he worth? They want to pay over the odds for him. They're going to loan him. Give us 4.9 million over 2 installments. Another 5 million if he plays 20 games. I'm not sure about the depth at right back. Rero, Sakati, Miliuch. I'm tempted to take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. We don't get the money straight away, but I'm kind of fine with that. It gets his wage off the bill, which is 28 grand. But so it's not huge, but it'll help. It does hurt us for cover at right back though. We need to find a right back. And this is the problem I had all through the summer. Every move I made, I was like, crap, now I've got to replace them. Which isn't easy. It's pretty slim pickings. Anyone we can loan for cheap? And for Tyrone? What have I done? Oh, well that's silly. Up to 30. We just need a right back. This guy's injured. This guy's listed. I don't want to get tied down to a loan that's going to cost a fortune later. Loan. Yeah, I'll do that. It's got potential. Pretty cheap. And then that's covered for Ratnick, so I can let him go. That'll be a decent piece of business. And for like 3 grand if we use him, 6 grand if we don't per month. Who cares? It's chump change. Don't want me to play Maturo. Swap Lopez and Graziani over. That seems dumb. I'll do it though. I don't want to swap these over. Am I training you on support? Yep. So he keeps playing in that role. That's the law. Oh my god, I'm tired. I need to sleep. You can't stream for 8 hours a day, DP. You're not a young man. Oh, Camille Janssens is getting fitter. Change this. Get him on general rehab. Yes, I want Janssens back in the team. Yes, I do. These guys all need to play 90 minutes to stay fit. Just in case I need to call upon them. But I'm far more likely to call upon Camille Janssens. He's going to be awesome. Leo Oostergaard. Can't afford him. He's another one I really wanted, but we just don't have the money. We can't loan him. Really wanted him. Ruggeri's been knocking around all summer as well. Who I nearly went in for. Really struggled with right and left back, which is kind of why I've got to stop criticizing Perez. He's not training well. I keep forgetting that he's not training well and yelling at him for it. And now he hates me. Alright, we're 6th on the table. And Inter have gone above us. I kind of just want to finish above Inter at some point in this save. I think I'll count that as a win. If I can pull that off. If only I had 24 million quid, I'd buy this guy. Shame. Game day. Got to get all the yawns out of my system right now. An offer for Del Grosso. Yeah, take him. I'm not going to use him. Well, let's get him. Can't afford him. Delorba getting back to fitness. Yay. Fitness test. Is everybody fit? About as fit as we're going to get, I guess. Awesome. Oh, Bianco, this guy. He got injured early on too. Put him on rehab. Bianco got injured like as soon as he arrived, and Jansen's was out for a while with a preseason injury. But yeah, glad to have him back. Been out for 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. Super annoying. But he'll be fine. My story. And I'm sticking to it. Okay, music off. We're going to get ready for second match of the series. And we're ready to go. Rock and roll, kids. In a 3. And a 2. And a... You have to pretend to say the 1 so that there's a gap in the sound and you know when to edit. But I just ruined it by saying all this, so I'm just going to shut up for a sec and then we'll dive in. Game day. It's Palermo versus AC Milan. We've played these guys so many times and we've lost to them a few times. Did we lose the Coppa Italia to them last season? I feel like we did. I should remember. It wasn't that long ago. Coppa Italia. No, it was Inter that we lost to. When did we lose to Milan? I don't know. Anyway, we beat them the last time we played them. Let's do that again. In some news, remember now, I forgot to tell you about the injuries. So Alessandro Bianco, who was the new midfielder we brought in as a backup, got injured, which is not what you want from a player you bring in to back up in case of injury. But he's on the mend. He tore his abdominal abdominal ding dongs. Look at that. He's got a yellow belly. Poor guy. He's not a coward. He just literally has a yellow belly. You can see it right there. He went to a specialist. He's been out for 5 weeks. He's going to be out for another 4 weeks while they fix his guts. And then Camille Janssens, he got injured in preseason. He's had a twisted ankle. It was pretty badly twisted because he's been out for 3 weeks. Still another 5 to 11 days for him. You can see there his ankle glows in the dark now. But that should die down, we're told by the doctors. Very odd affliction. Makes it hard to sleep at night in a darkened room because you've got bright lights in your face. Anyway, apparently no one's made an assist all season yet. That's terrible. And we have to go play Milan. And the squad is unchanged from the team that successfully navigated their way past Roma. The only other bit of news that happened is we had a transfer offer for Marcel Ratnik, which I accepted because I'm crazy. They want to pay us like 10 million for him, which is more than he's worth. and I've been loaning him out for like 2 years. He's come back into the club this season, and I intended to use him as our backup right back. But I just found a guy on loan that we can have a look at after the game who might be better. So, yeah. I say unchanged. I did make a change. Made a liar of myself. Only change from the last game is Alan Maturo. Remember him? He's still here. One defender. I didn't sell. He's still knocking about the place. He's going to play at left back. Everything else is the same. That's why there's no line between Maturo and Tsukane. Expect Maturo to play much more as a left back this season than he did last season when it was a case of injury cover, because he just got better options in Raul and Pires now, which is very, very exciting. Pick up where you left off last time out, making the other team score own goals and those sorts of shenanigans. Oh, we also got an offer for Tammy Abraham from Brighton. But it wasn't a lot of money. It was like 5 million or something up front. We paid 3.5 million to bring him in from Roma. So turn that deal down. Tammy's too important for us. And like 5 million, not enough to replace him. We're not going to get that lucky twice. So yeah, I said to Brighton, I said, do one, mate. I didn't say that at all. People on YouTube are here watching and they know I didn't say that, so I cannot tell a lie. Encourage the boys. 7 minutes gone. We're yet to score a goal. Very annoying. Ugh. And Milan are going to be wearing their silly pink kits when we do eventually have a look at them. We're not dominating, but we're not losing. I'm going to encourage again. Here we go. There's a highlight, but unfortunately the wrong team's got the football. Tammy Abraham though was just taking that away. Shoots, and that's dribbled past the keeper. Kind of harmless in the end. He's tuned it out with the corner, launches it in, and Milan are making a break for it. Let's shut that down right quick and in a hurry. The highlight ends, so apparently we did. The players obey my commands. It's amazing. 10 minutes-ish to go in the first half. Now I shall encourage. And we're at the wrong end of the pitch. It's a corner. Can we defend them now? No. No, we can't. Don't like this at all. Our stadium's getting expanded. Look, we're building things in the corner. Pay no attention to what's going on over here. Look at the corner. Oh, the corner's gone. We saw it again, didn't we? Oh, we've conceded a goal. Berate them. We've got to defend better than that, you idiots. Going to half-time, 1-0 down. Terrible so far. Sorted out. Not happy with the defensive work, midfield, attackers. Come on. Sort it out, gents. And you're not tired. You've only played one game this season. Oh, Soccardi. Over to Guerreri. Back to Soccardi. Over to Maturo, who's tucked in as the inverted fullback. Good to see. Lopez plays it through for the gift. He shoots, keeps seeing it around the post. Boo, goalkeeper. We are not amused. I mean, that's the sort of defending I want to see from Ireland. Ball comes near you. Just hoof it. Get rid of it. We're going to turn off work ball in the box because that's not working for us. And I'm looking down. I'm not seeing anything else at dashboard. We need to change. That was a really good attempt. There's a frog in my throat. Not a hair. Okay. What's over the hair in your throat? Like rabbit type hair. That'd be messed up. Raul has let that guy get away. It was a good challenge. I think he's got himself sent off. I thought it was a good challenge. I thought he won the ball. He didn't know. And he's left us in a bit of a pickle. Thankfully, Mauro. No, Mauro can't just drop back and play there. Perez is going to come on for Mauro, not as a libero. And that's going to make things really difficult for us. But you know what? We've been in difficult positions before and done crazier things and get a result. So we'll give it a red hot go. Just a rush of blood to the head for Raul. Young, inexperienced, a bit desperate. It's going to happen this season. We've got to stay attacking because we're chasing the game. I was going to say we should probably drop back to positive given that we're down to 10 men. It wouldn't have made a difference in that instance. Sakane has not shown up today. He's on a 6.4. Ugh. Hate when this happens. Not the start to the season I was after. Definitely don't want to win and a loss. Alright, then we go very attacking because we're chasing the game. Sakane's coming off on a 6.1. No way are you staying on the pitch, sir. Solis can come off for him. Junior's doing alright. Tony's on the 6. The gift's coming on for him. And you know what? Not Solis. Andrew. Come on, let's pull one back. Right quick and in a hurry. Good ball. Look for Tammy. No joy. Here's Maturo. We just let the ball go out of play. Why? They're just not up for it today. We've had chances. Just haven't been able to finish it. It's a good ball for Chuana, and that's saved on the line. Good goalkeeping, sadly. Now we're under a lot of pressure. Milana coming forward with numbers. And they're offside. Come on. At least get a goal. Do something interesting. Graziani's tired. He needs to come off. Lika looked good last time. He can come on. Where's the game? I don't know what to do. Where's Orlich? He's already there. All right, we'll bring on Solis. We'll swap these guys over. And that's it. That'll do. Play on. Play on. Let the band play on. We've got a corner. Here's Solis. Fires it in. Oh, it's been cleared off the line like 3 times there. How have we not scored? And that looks over the line just quietly. But no. Ridiculous. We played better after the red card. Yep, should have won that match. Not happy with these, and I'm furious with the finishing. Ah, well, bit of a mixed bag to start the season. I said we didn't want any wobbles or stupidness, and we had some. Again, Raul is young, he's inexperienced. That kind of thing, unfortunately, is going to happen this season. We're probably not going to win the league, and we're probably not going to win the Champions League. What we will do is get some valuable experience into these young players, provided they can stop getting themselves suspended, and build for the future. And the future is very, very bright. We will find out more about said future in tomorrow's episode. Yes, indeed. But for now, don't forget, if you've had a good time with Project Palermo, and if you're excited for the season ahead, say so in the comments so I know. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything going on here. We've been live streaming Deadpool FC over here on YouTube as well, so you should check that out and catch up on all the other Project Palermo so you know what all this was. And until next time, I shall see you next time. Say hi to your mum for me and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. There you go, kids. That's how we record an episode of Project Palermo. You're welcome. And Raul, though, seriously. Second game of the season, he gets himself sent off. What a maniac. And it was a nasty tackle too. Like, it was basically two-footed from behind and trying to turn the poor dude inside out. Oh, now we've got Torino in 8 days. And Vincent Kompany's bragging about it. Yeah, even if I could appeal that ban, I wouldn't. Totally justified. Lopez is happy with his new contract. That helps the dynamics out. Oh, man. Goodness me. Goodness me. We're getting our loanee right back. Yay! El Cheapo Fabrizio Brigenti is in. We sold 24,000 season tickets. That is 8,000 more season tickets this season than last, which is pretty damn good. Pretty good indeed. Sorry, I just realized I was on a screen where you can't see. What the hell is going on? I can put the music back on now because we don't have to do any more recording bits tonight. Sweet. I am melting in this hoodie. This can go too. Da 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 da. No, not that kind of show. This guy's got bags of potential. He could be great. He'll barely play for us, but he could be great. Was an option. Why am I apologizing? Because short streams are the worst. You get settled in, you get in the groove, everybody's feeling the G's or whatever, and then it's like, all right, peace. I'm outie. That being said, 20 past 1, and I'm getting a bit of a headache. Dynamics fine. Still got 50 million quid in the bank as a club. I didn't go crazy with foreign players. I've got no foreign players I can't register in the matchday squad this season. Hey? Hey? I'm learning. Schedule less strength training. I mean, I don't... Why? What's your strength at 14? At 18 years old. Oh, all right. Well, that's... You know what? Fair enough, Ricardo. You know what? You've got a point there, buddy. We're not doing any strength training. What strength training? This is not my training schedule. I'm leaving the endurance in. I'm not taking it out. It's important. Pires has lost his mind. He's very confused. He's a confused boy. We're still 6th in the league. It's not bad. Long way to go. Plenty of time. Ooh. We're 8th in the league. Ah, it's ruined. It's all ruined. Forgot about other results and teams playing. You know, those annoying bits. You go... I mean, you can all go play. Go play. Just not Bianco, because he's not cooked yet. If he plays, he'll just break himself again. Ah. I just made a bunch of first team players like permanently available for the under 20 squad accidentally. I didn't move them to the under 20 squad. At least I don't think I did. If I did, we're about to have a massive player revolt. Oh, thank God. Yeah. No! Oh, God. I've accidentally selected the entire first team squad. Now I'm going to turn that off. They're all available for 20 minutes. Stupid. I don't know how to undo that once it's done. Just shopping around for bodies. This hat is digging into my skull again. Spin on, spin on, spin on. Let's let the Doffer offer these contracts. I can't be bothered. Yep, longlist them. We'll ask Francesco Totti to have a word to Gallo. Shut him up. No. He wants to be a star player. He's 30 years old and he's like the least good left back at the club now. What do you want? I've been in the best of form lately. Aha! He agrees. He says, yes, I have sucked, boss, and I'm fine with being demoted. Excellent. Crisis averted. Dynamics survive. I am the greatest football manager player in the universe. It's just that simple. Man management, kids. Morale manager. That's what it is. Look. I'm trying to push through to the Torino game. I can't do it. I'm exhausted and I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me and trying this little experiment though. It's super clear. Actually, hold off on the goodbyes. We just got a Champions League draw. We've got to play Manchester City, Ghent, Salzburg, PSG, Wolfsburg, where we've just sent a player, Torino, Galatasaray, and Barcelona. That's a pretty tough draw. I think we're still going to get out of the league stage for sure, but that is a big ask. But also, more money, 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 money. Yay. Right, I'm going to grab a save. I'm going to press on with this tomorrow because I've got to record a bunch, and tomorrow morning I've got to chop this stream up into a Project Palermo episode for everybody, or I'll just keep it as a stream. This is fun, despite my exhaustion. Next time we try this, I won't stream for 4 and a bit hours on a different save that's got nothing to do with Project Palermo. And I probably won't stream it at midnight. That was dumb. I'm on holidays right now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is late for me. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I get tired so fast. So I am going to bail. Thanks to Senior Lewis for hanging out with us here in La Doopy Dome. It's YouTube, so we don't do the Twitch raids or anything like that. I can just bail out, which is cool. It's a nice way to do things. I'm working on a Project Palermo theme tune too. I'm thinking we'll go full like 50s, 60s sitcom with the intro. Let me know what you think about that over on the Discord, which you can join in the comments wherever you feel it appropriate. Go nuts. Yeah, this is fun times. Short, sharp, and shiny. I'm going to bed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, whatever part of the planet you're in. If you're watching this in the future, you should have bought corn, and you know that now. But now you can look back at this video now. I told you to buy corn, and you didn't. So the fact that you didn't is on you. Buy corn. This is now a historical document. Fantastic. And me talking about corn for 2 minutes is going to live on YouTube forever. Wonders of the modern age will never cease. I'm going to bed. I'm talking nonsense. Thanks, everybody. I will see you next time. I will see you for the next non-live Palermo, the next live Palermo, the DPFC, whatever the hell we wind up doing. I'll be there. You'll be there. We're going to have a great time. And I will talk to all of you very soon. Bye. I've got to click the thing. There we go. Bye for reals.